slow unless if you actually go out over on street to actually pick up a buggy or whatever there is. So they're not quite in the clear for the moment. 4Thrives, happy to sit still. Half of Team Secret is in the zone, so maybe this could be a potential for a pickoff up against Docky as well as Frankie. I love that, majority of these members of Team Secret has a form of a ring to it. It always ends with a Y somehow. Juke, GK, Docky, Frankie, kind of cute, no?
Yeah. Country. Huh? Anyways, though, Talon Esports finds himself into a fight up against Todak now, and that is going to be Todak actually feeding off from the bullets. But 4Thrives, in the contrary, is going to be still holding it out still. I mean, bro, I swear, man, every time that it's the last rounds, everyone just decides to take it slow, and everyone's just so cautious. And how do they want to take the approach?
Oh, take a look at those members of the Savior. They're still planned over on those corners. And as much as we talk about taking things slow, I think it's about time that we're actually having some teams enrolled in some of the Duke outs by being outside of the blue zone at the very same time. So they got biscuit for the biscuit right now. Then just succumb to getting nothing in return, so might as well just fight. Zeus gets a catch brought to a member of BPE, while Kids finally arrive to the scene, and they're met with the rest of the Savior just by this corner.
Oh my days. Now here it persists once again here, mounted hillside fights coming in here. Kings late off the rotation here, but does it matter towards them? And so far, the Xavier going to try to run away, but no. Oh, overextension for Unforgettable when he bites him his own life. And it's going to be a battle for trades now here on the top side. Parajin able to take 10s away. Domination here set of the Xavier, but the job's not yet over. Now, still pushing through. Levi's on the top side will be able to find the pleasure Triber Massey, but the Vikings is still on. But I think the Vikings will now pull back away, and Nathan's going to try to close the same things out. Goes for the shot, pop true. One more bullet to connect, and then it is them here falling down. The Vikings, all of that waiting for nothing.
All that waiting did not pay off. And at the same time, remember AST? They also got choked out. So AST, they were succumbing to the blue zone. A little bit of a bumpy ride for decided to win. That's not going to be depleting him for far too much. But their health bar is slowly melting to the blue zone. They're trying to make their way into the zone. And Satria and the rest of 7-9. Will they be able to make the cut? They're all so low. They cannot even afford to take a pit stop to get themselves the first 8 that they required to do so. 4Thrives somehow still chilling. Didn't have to move too much. Keeps Secret now over a bridge, and ease. He got shut down with the rival of Vijaya.
Goes on to 2K now here. Back away. Going through the front side. The zone's gonna be closing in as well. The point of no return. They just gotta go for commitment. 7-9 on the top side. Team flash into the mixture as well. Caught in between the players of Talon Esports and 7-9. Now it's gonna be a fight here up front. 7-9 so far finds win away, and it's gonna be in Zias as well. 7-9 so far in control.
Wow, a firm challenge coming in, and it's going to be a big rumble as the rest of Talon also closing right through. They don't really have cover, and they catch on some fire, but it does not really deter the wrath of Talon Esports looking for the final tap, and they do it up against you high. 5 points, going for the kill streak, and there's just so much more for Talon to claim, but there's still T2K arriving from the back, and now it's collateral damage upon the rest of Talon, and the next challenges here are RQ going for even more. It's back and forth, but it is names being deleted one after the other, and now down to Igneous. Can he actually hold on?
Game of no definition before T2K. Hold on tight, RQ into the mix. Oh. Clash after clash they go. Lapar now here leading this one through. Igneous tagged up here. Should be confirmation for the knock itself. Mimi from the other side. Gonna go for the spray off the head. He goes! And RQ goes for the overextension, and they get punished here by the side of T2K.
Mimi, the savior of the situation. And just like that, take a look at T2K. 11 points already. Ridiculous, I tell you. And now they get to play a whole lot more. That space being created. Still 10 more teams remain. Levi's now locked out. Over the corner, blue zone. Jiki holding him alongside with Juke. Team Secret playing it so strategically, choking out the team that's been the winningest in Vietnam as they want to be the new guard to take over. But Levi's, I don't think there's a space for him to really realistically play against them.
Not at all. Bit of a winning game here so far. Now the shot's gonna be fired here, but it's out of Team Secret. So far, they got the Xavier under custody, so it shouldn't be a problem for them. But they're gonna worry about the rest of the crew, though, just right around the vicinity of the bridge side there on the outskirts. Overview them any moment in time, but Salcom DG is gonna be preoccupied by Vapor Esports, if I'm not mistaken. Lost a boom as well there from the side, and that is gonna be him now out away from the scene as well. We drop down to the top 9 of the players or the squads here of this round here.
Still so much more to play for. Salcom DG Alliance forming a bunker with their vehicles. And it's just so scuffy on how things have turned out. Every single time we go into Wrangle, it's always been inside the island. It's been so rough. 4Thrives so far playing it very passively. It's not really found all too much, but 2 points under the name of Naki. Falak got taken out very early on, and now my Viking is going to be moving towards this direction. Just about enough damage. We see the smokes already coming out of the hovercraft, so that should be enough for the rest of South Competition Alliance to once again regroup and then look to retaliate.
They definitely do. Well, this one down here, just a bit of playing ground here, no man's land. Look at the top 3 teams here. Only one for each end. No one here has the best wall call. Should be Team Secret actually pulling away with this one. Oh no, not until the game closes it out later on. Now 20 seconds left before stage 5. Conditions away from this round. Now it's gonna be Vampire East now eliminated as well. They only got 1 elimination for them. So unfortunate. Gotta continue 10 more seconds here for the next shift of the circle.
Somehow T2K got themselves the best spot possible. So vantage point up the hillside. Those all alone. Frankie on the other end. And then you take a look at AZ Slumber. They still have the full stack somehow. Very healthy to actually challenge the rest of them. Team Secret goes on the 2-2 split. The other 2 occupied with Nate somehow still holding on. And these Saviors like cockroaches that's not willing to give way, but eventually they got stopped down.
Oh, big shot. Xavier out. Dockie's gonna be down on the other side. Team Secret so far. Get the full ride composition, but same goes for a set of AZ Slumber. The wrench. Closing it up. Nike from the top here, gonna go for the spray. And he gets the shot to connect up against Agent Bryant. The battle between the players of AZ Slumber and Team Secret.
They do have the high ground for now. AZ Slumber, they've been inside the compound for a very long time. I'm not too quite sure whether they are going to be going in for the call to save Brian. They kind of need this firepower at this moment to really overwhelm the rest of Team Secret, and if they want to, they got to do it real quick. Ask Me Now sent out to do that duty. Goes somehow, breaking all around. Could be the Tornado Flesh on the other side of the party. See the Alliance, they try to make their way across the street, but Jaya has been keeping close watch. And 15 points already, T2K is on the streak. They might not even need a chicken dinner at this point. They're already the winningest team here inside of the map.
Most definitely, yeah. They're bagging in the most eliminations here. They still got 3 players to worry about, 3 players to hold on to as well. Gonna be more than enough for them to change the tides all around, but T2K gonna go for another touch roll here up against AZ Slumber. They're not yet over.
Go. Oh, the catch. Once again, Ajaya. So sharp today. Now the back and forth going up, but it is tax after tax this time. It's going to be involvement coming in for the side of 4Thrives to also put it dead. Brian goes back on the ground again.
Back after shots. T2K once again finds Shaiki all through as well. Oh, Mimi. I'm quite wild and hot. Throwing the deal away. AZ Slumber only has Mies And that's going to be Jukai here, able to get the shot. Now he's the last player alive and kicking for a set of AZ Slumber. And now they're going to try to close up the distance here with the DBS. Will it be the biggest mistake? Oh, yes, it will be. And the confirmation of the kill, you had the odd for yourself. And now you drop the ball. You had 4 players to your name. And you take the fight you couldn't hold on to. Now it's going to be 4Thrives from the back, able to get the cutoff. And now T2K here looking to turn things around.
Oh, big save coming from Asby, and now he gets a pickup. Miss gets to also contribute with this 2v2 duel. Naki surviving that brunt of the damage, and now it's down to T24 for the side of 4Thrives. They're all wrestling for that space, but there's still T2K who's going to be rapidly upon them, as every other team has already been weakened up already.
Now's the time for them to go for check with the lowest, and a big shot for T24 OP. I have Illims to their name. Look at the composition once again. It favors the players. T2K, AZ Slumber is out. What left remains is the players of T2K of Nepal, the Pakistani crew of 4Thrives, Team Flash, and Team Secret of Vietnamese crew. Who will it be? Odds seems to favor the players of T2K, and they feed a nade towards the last and final player of Team Secret. We're down to the top 3 squads remaining.
And Bose, he's sneaking in between these two members. They don't know at all. He cannot afford to move a muscle. Could he actually find the angles right? Rule singled out. I think he's considering it right now. Maybe went the other side. This could be a big pickoff. Doesn't know. Does he now? He's walking towards this direction. He's got to take it though. He's got to do it now. Oh, Bose! He finally got it.
Ooh. Does he drop the numbers? And now 4Thrives has the best of all odds. They got 2 bullets for themselves. Ajaya, they had it all. And Flash getting tagged up. Wills stays alive. T24 OP on the other side of the hill. Nade's gonna fly on by. That should be directing towards the player most. Oh, the nade connects. And now the battle persists with T2K and 4Thrives. A battle of Pakistan and a battle of Nepal.
Ajaya needs to find one more for that 20-porter for T2K. Naki now knocking on the doors. And here comes the grenade. Flushes out the position of Naki. He soaks the brunt of it, bringing him down to 60%. And here comes the push. T24, can he actually find it? Ajaya now, S12K. Does it land? And it seems that it will be 4Thrives to finally found a chicken dinner here in the grand finals up against the streaking side of T2K.
It was a pretty bleak start there for set of 4
against the rest of the rival of AZ Slumber, dropping those nades. Mastery has to reposition, but oh, that big connection coming out of Mastery with the flag, finding 2 right behind the wall.
So much mix up now here, Boom Man. Pushing through. They're on the bottom side. Palm Bid can call for the reset here, but a player of RQ trying to chase him down. Mix. Again, Boom Esports not really feeling this very moment so far. AZ 4Thrives now here into the play as well alongside AZ Slumber. It's a 4-way clash now on the feed. AZ Slumber finds the player away from Zeta Boom Esports. Boom. Bomb Pit is now going to be out. Nation Brian still trying to sustain his life away. One of his team is going to be down on the rooftop. Has an overview. Dene connects. Oh, Dene connects. Todax now going to be eliminated. Pushing through Falak. Able to get one for himself. And looking to get another as well as time passed by.
4Thrives so perfect on timing as a third party, and right now they know that Mix is over on the rooftops. He has to quickly reposition, giving away that elevated point. And that makes it a little bit easier. And by the rival of 4Thrives, Boom Esports forced to play very defensively. Oh, he soaks in the nade. Oh, thankfully, Miz is still A-okay. He's got to heal up, though. 2 smokes being popped up. Now, all 3 teams here are sitting on by the outskirts. They still got 1 minute to go, but can they wrap it up within that 1 minute time?
Be sufficient amount of time here. Look, push the nade. I saw the nade. Oh, he gets a tag. This is a reposition. The nade once again. Music's well. Just went through another nade by Stas, but no. No connections there, but from the top side. One player 4Thrives gets tagged up. Another nade flies in. He does a reposition. Falak accumulates the kill. And now Battle ensues, but the last and final player here for a set of AC Slumber. Another nade gets to go for the hook, and that's going to be a confirmed elimination for the side of 4Thrives.
And all 4 of those points go in the back for Falak.